Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live. Today is Friday, December 15th, 2023 at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. I hope everybody is doing really well today. Today was crazy for me. This morning, I got up and ran. I think I started my run at 7:20 this morning on the beach. It was quite chilly. And I had to bring my son to LAX airport, which was, it was a thing. It was a thing. Now that I don't live near LAX, I used to live really close to LAX. It was a debacle. And then I stopped by Marshall's and Home Goods on the way home because I was like, I'm just going to stop for a little bit after being on the road for like an hour and 15 just to take him to the airport. And it was 10:40 a.m. and already the entire parking lot at Marshall's and Home Goods was already full. So I hope your shopping is done because that was crazy out there. So I want to welcome you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for hitting the like button on the video. Thanks for subscribing below and click on the bell so you get notifications of all the new videos. I want to thank Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for being here and moderating this live stream. And I want to say hello to Aries 11, Girl 21 Country, and Sandra. So if you are just joining me, welcome and hello, and please put something in the chat box and say hello to us. So we're going to get started with some readings. I have all my cards per usual here. Got some extra decks out. Well, let's see. What do we have here? I've got some of the Twin Flame message decks that I haven't taken out in quite some time. I mean, quite some time, meaning a few weeks, right? And there we go. Hello, Annie Horton from Oregon. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. So happy you are here. You are on Pacific time as well. Okay, so let's go to Sandra's first question. And Sandra, since you posted 2 in a row, I'm going to skip you and then go, like, I'll do your first one and then I'll skip and go back because I think Girl 21 Country was next. So let's go ahead. Sandra says, messages from Michael's spirit guides, please. And thank you. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that with this Twin Flame deck. I feel like this is the deck. This is the deck you want today. I just feel that that's where the messages need to come from. Sorry, my hair's a little crazy today. I had pulled it back. I'm doing other stuff, right? I'm doing holiday stuff and cleaning stuff and decorating stuff. So I didn't have time to do my hair. All right, so Sandra and Michael, please. Michael's spirit guides, Michael's higher spiritual self. Michael, from your highest space, what do you need to say to Sandra, please? Wow. Oh, okay. So this is a nice card. It says, as twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others to do the same. And it shows a couple getting married. I like that. That's interesting. So as twin flames, we are here to ascend and we are helping others do the same. Okay, so let's keep going with that. Michael's spirit guides, Michael's higher self. What do you need to say to Sandra today, Friday? It says mission at the top too, like life mission, life purpose. And there's balloons all over it in case that has any significance for you, like hot air balloons. Growth. I'm conflicted about whether I have what it takes to be your partner. I'm conflicted about whether or not I have what it takes to be your partner. That is interesting. So it's like Michael is looking at himself in the mirror and wondering, do I have it? Do I have what it takes? Can I do this? Okay, so we're going to go to Girl 21. And if you're just joining me, I want to welcome you here. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, so we're going to go to Girl 21. Then we'll come back to the second super chat that Sandra put. Feelings and messages from Chad, please, and thank you. Okay, so we've got Chad's feelings. I've got this tarot deck here today, the red one. Whoopsie. All those cards fell out. So we've got feelings from Chad to Girl 21, please and thank you. Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what are your feelings toward Girl 21 country, please, today? We've got Ace of Swords, awareness and insight. I like that. Awareness and insight. This is a keen sense of awareness. The other thing that I like about this card is that it's often a light bulb moment. It's that aha moment. It's something that you realize that you hadn't yet realized. The other thing about Ace of Swords is, so here's a red, do you see the red coat underneath the sword? The Ace of Swords is also about fighting the battle, like fighting the battle that is worth fighting. And I think that's another thing that Chad is having the realization of, is that this battle is worth fighting, whereas other battles with women, for example, have not been worth fighting. So Girl 21 and Chad. Chad, what are your messages to Girl 21 country, please? I can't stop thinking about you. That is the first one. I can't stop thinking about you. And here we go, Chad to Girl 21. Oh my God, this is crazy, Girl 21. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Look. I can't stop thinking about you. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right, well, you know that he's thinking about you. You know that's happening, right? All right, so Sandra's second one says, messages from my twin flame, Michael, thank you. Well, I guess I kind of did the reverse. I did the reverse of what you had asked for. So let's look at these cards and get spirit guide messages. Michael and Sandra, spirit guide messages from, here we go, from Michael to Sandra, please. Lock and key, perfect fit, opening up each other's heart, twin flames, soulmates, reunion, union. What else does it say? Destined relationships. So your angel guides, Michael's angel guides want you to know this. Michael and Sandra, what else do you need to say to Sandra so she knows? She knows what is happening. Relationship project. So Sandra, this is when sometimes, just sometimes, we or the other person, right? It might not be you, it could be him, tries to change the other person or is trying to make this out to be a relationship project or trying to fix it, fix something, fix the relationship. And sometimes you really need to let things unfold. And if he is the one who's micromanaging this, then obviously there needs to be a conversation there about how this might go against the relationship, as if you're trying to micromanage or fix it or fix somebody. I feel like the lock and key is your validation that this is the right thing for you, Sandra. But the relationship project is like sometimes you just have to let go and live in the present moment and try not to fix everything. Okay, so we've got Aries 11. Sorry, I got to write down everyone here. Aries 11, and welcome if you're just here and joining us today. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate you being on my channel. Okay, so Jennifer and Andrea. Hello, Andrea. And Aries 11. And oh, that is a cute super sticker. Yeah, that's totally cute. I love it. And then we have Girl 21 again. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so welcome again. Please smash that like button if you're watching this today. Really appreciate it. It helps YouTube's algorithm. Honestly, I don't care if you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Seriously, it's just engagement always helps YouTube show the live stream to other people because they're like, oh, audience is engaged. Yay. So Aries 11 says, does AD want to stay in their current relationship, and message? All right, so I don't have my answer cards out yet, but I will take them out. And we're going to ask about AD and Aries 11. So does AD wish to remain in the current relationship that they're in? Please and thank you. This message is coming from Aries 11. Does AD wish to remain in their current situation, their current relationship? Please and thank you. We've got perfect timing. Okay, so the message I heard, Aries 11, while I was shuffling the cards, was that it's very complicated. AD's situation is very complicated. And so the perfect timing just might be like, yeah, I'm going to stay while this is complicated. This is a really complicated situation. So again, not sure what that situation would be, but there you go. You got an answer. Probably not the answer you might have been looking for, but it's an answer. Okay, so AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11? Oh, wow. You got the same card that I believe it was Sandra got. And it's a mission card. And it says, as twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others do the same. As twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others do the same. Today, I almost feel like that message is a global message about ascension and continuing to develop in your spirituality. Perhaps that's a bigger message because it's possible that some of you have stopped looking at your own spiritual development. Like you've stopped meditating. If you started meditating, you've stopped meditating. If you were taking walks in nature, you stopped taking walks in nature. I know it's winter in many places. If you were journaling and doing, like freestyle writing and journaling and really with some meditation music and really letting your thoughts and feelings flow freely, that you stop doing that. Or if you're reading spiritual literature, you stop doing that. So I feel like this whole message to our job is to ascend and then to help others do the same. And I don't even feel like for many of you, it's an active helping others do the same. I more feel like it's by your presence, right? By your presence of shining your light outward for others because you are working on your spiritual development, that others will look at you and they'll go, wow, what does he or she have that I don't have? Like that, I want some of that, whatever that is. So I think it's more about that. Okay, so let's go to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing. How are Joe and I doing on our twin flame journey? Anything that we need to do? Okay, sure. That's a great question, Jennifer. It's a very insightful question. So let's see how you guys are doing. So dear angels and guides, twin flame angels, romance angels, how are Jennifer and Joe doing as a twin flame couple on their twin flame journey, please? Oh, this is odd, okay? Bitterness, resentment, jealousy, silent treatment, arguments, cold shoulder, ghosting, or criticizing. I don't feel like this is geared toward you. I mean, you toward Joe, Joe toward you. I don't feel like it's that. The energy I'm getting first and foremost is letting go of bitterness toward the exes, right? The ex-spouses, letting go of the jealousy that may have happened because of the ex-spouses. I feel like the anger, the resentment, it might be still lingering. Okay. There's the word underneath here that says ghosting. I don't even feel like it's that. I feel like there are ghosts or remnants of the past from past spouses, like your former spouse, his former spouse, that are just like, that energy is kind of there. I feel like something needs to be done to clear that. And maybe it's forgiveness. Maybe forgiveness is the first key. Maybe it's blessing that person is the second key. The third key could be helping your children, collective children, right? So this would be Joe's children for Joe's ex-spouse, your children for your ex-spouse. Talking to them about forgiveness of their mom, dad, whomever, right? That it wasn't their fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't the kid's fault. It was just a situational thing, like things happen. So I think that's what's happening there. Let's get more information for Jennifer and Joe on their twin flame journey. Yeah, we've got third party. So again, that bitterness, again, we get this for Joe. We do get this for Joe. Again, I'm seeing ex-spouse, ex-husband, ex-wife in his case. I feel like this is the energy of that bitterness that's it's impeding the path in some way. Let's get one more for Jennifer and Joe on their journey. Yeah, we've got free will. I'm just reading into what the free will is actually. The free will is telling me, because this is a feather, it actually reminds me of a quill. And the free will is you chose to write your story and you get to write your story for all involved, right? Not just you, Jennifer. For all involved, you chose to write your story and then you get to write your story. Which means that we often can think, and this is a global message again, guys. We often think that when a husband or wife is poor, treats us poorly, cheats, whatever the case was, right? That they did that to us, that they destroyed our lives, that they made us sad, that they broke a promise, broke a vow, or whatever. it's almost like you wrote that story and then it had to happen. Like it had to have an ending the way it had to. That's it. And there's really no need for blame or shame or like this person should have done this and it's all about, okay, you wrote that story, but now you have the opportunity also to write a new story. Because I think, unfortunately, when we have exes, and everybody has exes, right? I don't know a singular person, even if it's not a spouse, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, everybody has an ex. I think it's always the choice whether or not you want to blame that ex for whatever has happened in the past. And it's almost like you just, you both wrote a story and the story turned out a certain way. There's nothing more to it than that, honestly. It's like you learned something. Hopefully that person learned something. Hopefully, if they didn't, maybe they'll learn something with the next relationship. So there you go. Hello to Kavita. How are you? Let's see here. We've got Andrea. Hello, Andrea, or Andrea, I believe. Hi, guidance for me, please. Okay, let's do twin flame guidance. Let's see what is up for Andrea. Andrea on her twin flame journey. What does she need to know? Well, look, we've got reunion. We've got a twin flame reunion. We've got coming back together, oneness, reconciliation. But let's get a tarot card. Okay, Andrea? Since I don't know necessarily what's going on in your situation, because of course, every situation can be different. And I don't believe I've seen you on the live stream in about a month or so, maybe 2 months. So let's go ahead and see. What does this mean for Andrea on her twin flame journey with her twin flame? We've got the twin flame reunion card. Can you grab us more information, angels, please? And thank you. We've got the moon in reverse, and it says mental clarity. Mental clarity. Mental clarity. I like that. It's like everything is topsy-turvy at this point. Everything is upside down at this point. Usually when we get the moon upright, Andrea, it's about subconscious, the subconscious fears, the fears we don't see, the items we don't see, the secrets we don't know about. But here the moon is upside down and it's saying mental clarity. So the moon being upside down, I have a feeling that there is someone in this connection, whether it's you or whether it's your twin flame divine counterpart, who will be gaining some clarity. And to have that clarity so that this coming back together, this reunion has an opportunity to happen. So there you are. Okay, so we've got Aries 11, Girl 21, and then we have Jennifer again. And if you're just joining me, thanks for joining, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. And I don't know, I think is it still Hanukkah for those of you that celebrate Hanukkah? So happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate Hanukkah and countdown to Christmas here. So we have, okay, so Jennifer says, thank you. I say thank you to my ex-spouse now for the lessons I learned from him. It took a very long time to get there. Yeah. So again, maybe helping your kids do the same, like forgiveness of their father for the divorce, what happened, what didn't happen, all of that. And then obviously Joe is needing to do similar things, right? Similar forgiveness, similar things of letting that go. Okay, so Aries 11 says, messages from AD, thank you. Okay, let's get these little cards out, Aries 11. And I love that super sticker. It's super cute. All right, so AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11? I know that I crossed the line with you. I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay, we're not, you would know what line is crossed, right? Aries 11? AD, what did you need to say to Aries 11, please? I hide behind material things. Hide behind material things. So that could be perhaps one of the reasons why AD does not want to let go of their current life or their current relationship. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11, please? Just being near you is intoxicating. Just being near you is intoxicating. So I feel like there was something forbidden about this connection, and not sure what it was, but your AD does feel guilty about that, about the things getting crossed, right? Lines getting crossed. Okay, so girl 21, and then we have we have girl 21, then we have Jennifer, and then we have Annie. All right. Awesome. Okay, so girl 21, messages from angels and guides on where Chad and I are at on the twin flame journey and moving forward. Perfect. Let's do this. Let's get this card first. So, dear angels and guides, girl 21's guardian angels and spirit guides, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides, romance angels, twin flame angels, where are girl 21 country and Chad at on their twin flame journey? Crossroads. Look at that. I think we've gotten this before, girl 21. Crossroads. Needing to make a decision, unsure, dilemma. Could be a third party, doesn't have to be. Love versus fear, burying head in the sand. This is a juncture, right? You guys are at a juncture. You guys are at okay, we really need to make a decision to move forward or to wait, right? It's like there absolutely needs a decision here. Okay, so let's see. Where are girl 21 and Chad at? Where are they at on their twin flame journey, please? Okay, so you've got a really, really strong telepathic connection. So girl 21, it might be time to communicate in the 5D with Chad. Just say, Chad, I know we're at a crossroads in the 5D, right? I know we're at a crossroads. It may be time for us to make a decision about this. So girl 21 country and Chad. Yeah, self-worth has something to do with it. One of you is not feeling good enough for the connection. One of you is afraid of, I feel like one of you is afraid of losing yourself in the connection. Almost like the one with the stronger personality might take over the one with the less strong personality. That's the fear, in other words. So I feel strongly that it might be, again, it might be good to communicate telepathically with Chad and just say, we're at a crossroads, a decision needs to be made. But if you're fearful of losing yourself, let's work on not letting that happen, kind of thing. You know, so I feel like there needs to be some sort of reassurance. Okay, so Jennifer, Girl 21 says, super interesting. Been having a lot of dreams with him and them lately. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so we've got Jennifer's other one here. Messages from Joe, please and thank you. Okay, let's do that. Let's get this deck, okay, Jennifer? So Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit. I saw what you did with that, Jennifer, the 717. All right. Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer, please? I will call you very soon. Oh, that's different, right, Jennifer? Because previously Joe was like, reach out to me, please. Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer, please? I realize now that no other person can ever replace you. I realize now that no other person can ever replace you. That is good. Good stuff there. Okay, so we have Annie Horton. Thank you for your first super sticker. And what is your question, Annie? Let's see. I think, did I say a question in there? Oh, here we go. What does Daniel want to say to me? Okay, cool. So we've got Annie and Daniel. All right, let's see. Let's get the twin flame deck here. So Daniel's higher self, Daniel's guardian angels and spirit guides. Daniel, what do you want to say to Annie, please? We've got postcard. Number 10. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. Here we go. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. That is interesting because that is something that I teach and preach, right? And so super interesting. We'll get another one from Daniel to Annie, please. Daniel's higher self, Daniel's guardian angels and spirit guides. What do you need to say to Annie? Romantic messages. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual. Other times I visualize our future together. Let's put it on this side so you can actually see it. Wow, that is pretty nice. Okay, so Annie Horton, since this is your first super sticker ever on my channel, I'm going to do a bonus card for you. And it's $3.33, by the way. I don't know if you're noticing that, Annie Horton. Okay, we need to shuffle, not all those cards at the same time. So Daniel, what do you need to say to Annie, please? Number 6, romantic messages. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back. I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. So Daniel wants to ask all about you and learn everything about you, but he's afraid because he's afraid he'll get in too deep. All right, so let's go on to Andrea's next. Andrea. And then we have Girl 21. You're welcome, Annie. So fun. All right, so let's see here. Andrea says, thank you. A message from him would be this time. Okay, cool. So let's get a message from your person to you. So Andrea's person, what do you need to say to Andrea, please? And thank you. We've got number 3, and it says growth. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. Let's get you one more, Andrea. Let's see, what are they changing? What is Andrea's person changing? What is Andrea's person changing? I like it. There's 7 people watching, 7 thumbs up. It's great. Andrea's person, what do you need to say to Andrea, please? Mission. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you. So apparently your person knows that you're changing and growing and doing creative activities or doing something. I like it because there's the word change in both of those cards. I feel like something is shifting, something is changing. That's definitely true there. All right, let's see who's up next. We have Girl 21 Country. So let's go ahead and do a last call for super stickers for Friday. And we will sign off if no one else submits. So, and if you are submitting a super sticker or super chat or PayPal, then please let us know in the info box. Sometimes it just takes in the info box, in the chat box. Sorry. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. So Girl 21 Country says messages from chat. Let's do it. Let's do those messages. What are we going to take this time? Let's take this deck over here. So Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country, please? Oh, we need to shuffle again. Oh my goodness. Nothing was jumping out. Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21? I spy with my little eyes. So that means he's checking up on you. It could just be on social media or with friends, if you guys have friends in common. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21? We see each other in dreams. Didn't you just say that, Girl 21? Didn't you just say you were dreaming of him? That means he's dreaming of you too. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21, please? I send you messages through songs. I send you messages through songs. So pay attention. Pay attention to songs this weekend. Like whatever you hear out and about in the ambiance of things, right? Sometimes we really don't notice it, but everywhere you go, if you go into a grocery store or a department store or whatever, there's usually music playing in the background. Or even if you're at a stoplight and somebody's playing their music really loud, just pay attention to that. Maybe there's a message for you there. That's awesome. Yeah, and Girl 21 is saying yes. So yeah, the dreaming, that's crazy. I used to, it's funny, I don't really dream about my twin flame anymore, but the first couple of years, I think, especially the first couple of years, it would be like several times a week. It was craziness. But yeah. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for moderating this and every live stream. I really appreciate all of you guys for being on my channel, watching, viewing the videos, giving thumbs up, leaving comments, and the like. I really appreciate it all. Thanks so much and have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye.